Hello watch enthusiasts. Today I'd like to look at some watches that are perfect for Christmas presents. So it's getting a bit late for Christmas presents, but there's still the chance to buy them, and if you happen to want to buy something for a watch enthusiast, here are the best bets. They appeal to all types of watch lovers and are very good value. So without further ado, let's go on to my first piece. Now, the first option is the Steinhart Ocean One. This watch is very well known now, and is really a staple of the low budget watch. So they're very well made. They have ETA 2824 automatic movements, at 25 joules, and they're water resistant to 300 meters. They are available with ceramic bezels as well. These cost approximately €380 with tax, and of course this will depending upon where you are. The postage and so on will cost a certain amount. It is a watch that's very similar to the Rolex Submariner. These watches are known for being incredibly well made and have a very good finish. They come in a variety of styles, so €380 for the normal one, but then those prices will go up for vintage-looking models, as well as some mil-sub variants. They come with a 2-year warranty, and there are certain variants, such as the premium, which come with other coloured dials and clear casebacks. So that's a very good bet. Otherwise, they do make one other watch. This other watch is the Ocean Titanium 500 Premium. So this watch is fully titanium, but is a similar design to the standard Ocean One. The only difference in finish is that it's brushed on all sides rather than polished on the sides. The water resistance has been increased to 500 meters from 300, and the bracelet is also titanium. This helps reduce the weight even to 140 grams from about 190. The crystal is sapphire, and it's domed with double anti-reflective coating on the inside, and the bezel is ceramic. The movement is different. It's a Soprod A10-2 with hacking seconds, and this is still a 25 joule movement, which can be seen through the open caseback. The hands are different, which makes it a bit less Submariner-esque, and the date has been moved to 6 o'clock. This does all come at a premium, obviously, because of the materials, so it's €590, which is still very good value considering the only competitor, really, is the Tudor Pelagos, which admittedly has a helium escape valve, which costs upwards of £4,000. This next watch is one of my personal favourites. So it's a watch by Squale. They are a brand where each piece is really quite individual, so the case doesn't look like anything else on the market, and it's finished in either a polished stainless steel, PVD, or bead blasted like this one. This is the Squale 50 Atmos, or the 1521. Now, these watches, although they seem on paper not as good as the titanium Steinhart that I showed you, they really have more character, I think. They have a very rich history, and this watch is waterproof to 500 meters, i.e. 50 atmospheres. The glass is sapphire, and it's automatic. It's an ETA 2824. Now, even though this watch is slightly more expensive than the Steinhart Titanium 500 Premium, I think this watch actually is more of a collector's piece because it's more individual, and I think the fit and finish and the details are just more interesting, such as the hands being those particular colours. This watch comes in at £690 in the UK and in the EU. Please bear in mind that this watch does have a certain pedigree that the Steinhart just doesn't have, because these watches have been used for years, I think 50 years now, by professional divers, and they really are proven and tested, and they come on these lovely straps as well. Our next watch is more sporty. This watch in question is the new Autodromo Group B. So, I like Autodromo as a brand. They make some very nice and unique watches, and this is an homage to the 1980s rallying type called Group B, which was the most wild kind of rallying, where the cars had well in excess of 500 horsepower. Anyway, the watch itself is titanium. It comes in an aluminium box, and it houses a Miyota 9015 automatic movement. And I know many people will be turned off by a Japanese movement, but it's a great movement. It's very reliable, very easy to get new parts as well. So I really wouldn't dismiss it at all. It's very, very precise in my opinion, and just as good as ETA's offerings. Now, the case is titanium, as I've said, and it comes with two nylon straps, one black, one grey, as you can see in the photograph. It's also quite thin at 9.9 mils, which is always nice in a watch of this size. Now, it's very light, it's only 52 grams, so really this will appeal to people who like thin and light watches. The straps are also meant to look like racing harnesses, so that's rather nice. The glass is sapphire, and the water resistance is just 50 metres, but really nothing else is, no water resistance is really needed, as this is more of a sports watch than a dive watch. This watch is priced the same as the Squale, at £575 outside the EU, and £690 inside the EU. This next watch we're going to see really is for more of a dress watch audience. This fourth and final watch is arguably the best value. This watch is the Nomos Club. So, it's not very well known, but it's from Nomos, which is a German company from Glashütte, and they produce in-house movements, and this watch, for only £1,000, which I know sounds like a lot, but really isn't for an in-house movement, is £1,000 with the model without the date, and then goes up to £2,200 for the automatic version with a date. It's available with white and black dials, and is water resistant to 100 metres. Now, it's stainless steel, but it has a white-silver plating on the dial to give it a sort of a glistening effect. The water resistance, as I've said, is 10 ATM, which is surprising for a dress watch of this type. And it comes with a standard leather strap, but of very high quality, sort of shell Cordovan strap. Now, this is a small watch, so it's only 36 millimeters in diameter, but those lugs do make it a bit longer, and it's only 8.17 mils thick, making it sit very flush against the wrist. What's also nice about this watch is, for the surprising price, you still get a subsidiary second-hand at about 6 o'clock, which is rather nice, which you don't see very much. Now, I said that several models were available, and there are price differences. So, for the standard club without the date, it's £1,000 with a stainless steel back. With a sapphire crystal back, it's almost £1,200. Then for the date version, that's $1,400 and $1,600 for the stainless and clear backs. But then there are automatic versions, because those two are hand-winding, and they go up to £2,200 for the most elaborate of those, with automatic movement and date. That version is also available with a black dial, whereas there is no black dial variant for the manual winding version. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my selection of watches. They're all very good value, and offer very interesting experiences in their different ways. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe. Over and out.